if I get Megamind Fiesta, I'm not even gonna Fiesta. Double lock. Poda Mass. Let's just get real simple. Poda Mass. Real simple.
To Nova.
And by simple, I mean switch it to Sakura. Because Sakura is better. Switch it to Sakura. Much better idea. Much better idea. Don't leak with Sakura. Doesn't happen. It's probably my most winningest. Can I explain a bit while playing? Alright, so I'm going to build a Sakura and never leak the whole game. I usually place her towards the top. Just so she can still split tank. I could still go coilers or harpies, stuff like that.
20 seconds.
My opponent is just playing castle a lot. So I'm just going to king up wave 1. No need to snail. Saving with Sakura doesn't really help me. I get saved on, doesn't matter. Theoretically, I could leak, but you see, I'm going to have gold left over, and I'm just going to place the seedlings, as if I was building for wave 3. This actually happens to a lot of players, where like they have 30 gold left over, and they won't build it, because they hate building the T1s. But if this guy sent me a robo after income, or in income, because he's a crusher that received a snail, my Sakura would leak. And when your Sakura leaks early, you lose the game. I'm building this seedling 6 tiles back, allowing the Sakura to fully tank. I want the Sakura to fully tank. I'm going to try to do a king up here, but I don't believe I get it. I'm kinging up because Pyro can't be leaked until 4. They will give it. They're going to give it. They don't give it. He pushed really hard. So I probably shouldn't 5 worker. But then again, he gets cooked. So I'm gonna risk my Sakura next and push to 5 worker. And he does leak, so that'll pay for another seedling. It forces me to have to send here. But once again, I care about my game. Right? I care about my game, not the opponent's game. Right? I get another seedling, and this should guarantee that I hold even a 6D reset. You want these seedlings even with the Sakura, so that if they send a DT, the DT doesn't get targeted instantly. Because when a magic damage unit is on a DT, it takes a while to kill it. We'll save the Mythium and test him wave 4. I get a 60. I'm just going to keep pushing as hard as I can. As hard as I can. If I leak next, I leak next. But I don't care about that. And the guy sending me keeps leaking. So, it's more gold for me. Long waves now that I'm 7 workers. Everything's going great. And I think I'm going to send a Robo because I like Robo and a Pyro right now. And that gives me enough gold for a for a mask and a seedling. And Alabama's taking the lead. Nice. I'm going to build this mask in front of the Sakura, so that's an extra tile that it does damage. In addition, it'll pull the boss on wave 5 to the Sakura. And I'm just going to throw another seedling in the split. I am going to fully send here. Full add, full send, ping the 0 gold buff to show off. We get saved on, perfectly fine. He goes for a casket. Very weak 6. So I might even call for Ascend wave 6 and see if my teammate is down. They're both very weak wave 6. Gonna confirm with my teammate, are you down for a wave 6? Teammate says yes. Yes, it's a long wave, but not really weak here, right? Like, I'm not too weak here. Could I leak? Absolutely. Am I afraid of leaking? Absolutely not. The Sakura tanks the boss perfectly, and I have a lot of good options here. Could go for a Pixie in the split, but I'm going to go for a Gate Guard. I'm going to start thinking about 6 and 7. And once again, just going to keep adding seedlings in the split. Only downside here is my Sakura will die to double Robo. So double Robo is a perfect send into me. But I want the boss to get pulled. So. And they don't even send here, so. We're chilling. Everything's fine. And now we're going to test them. I'm going to send a Hermit, because it's both AoE. Might not be the best send, but it's the send I like the best. They're both just so bad here. In addition, what this is doing is preventing them from sending wave 7 into a Sakura. Right? Normal wave you want to send is wave 7 into a Sakura. Problem is, they can't really send wave 7 because they're about to get smacked right now. Trying to build that guard right outside the circle. Throw some guards in the split. Full send. Trying to hope that the Robos don't go on a Sakura. If that's what they send. They send income here. My Sakura is going to tank the full left side, which is perfect. She's going to get real low but not die. So be an easy full hold. And let's see what's happening on this guy. This guy's leaking really bad. And now I see blood. Right, now I see blood and I see an easy win on wave 8. I see an easy win wave 8 possible right now. I'm only going to push 2 workers. Because I'm still Sakura wave 7. Sakura wave 7 is just the worst wave ever. If I get that dog out, I hold. It might have gotten the dog. My Sakura is going to die, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. She died for a good cause. She died for a good cause. We got some nice king. We prevented them from sending 7. Everything's fine. Just gonna add more guard. Yes, I am severely over here. And I would recommend that. Like, the way Sakura works is it's like a domino, right? It's like a snowball. Once you get her to live, it's really hard to leak me, right? Like, I'm going to be the same workers as them, but 145 over. They try the resent. Nice and overbuilt. My Sakura tanks perfectly. And now with a mole, my guy leaks everything. We've got a great look at 8-10, 8-11. We're just really going to try to put this game away early. Now I can push nice and hard because there's no pressure on my Sakura. Alright, only 20 over, so I might be a little greedy here. But that's just something you're okay with. You're okay with killing your Sakura here, just not leaking. I'm going to go Mole Fiend or Mole DT. Because with the casket, you don't want that to hit the wave. With the Pyro, you don't want that to hit the wave. So I'm just going to send some tanks with my Mole, hoping for stuff to not get to the wave. They don't send here, surprisingly. Stuck on that Mole. Iron Maiden does get one shot off. He's gonna get another shot off. But not... Oh, they gave him the final shot. Unlucky. My guy pro leaks a little bit. And I think we just keep sending, right? I think we just keep sending. They're pro leaking a little bit. Still see a bit of blood. And normally, the next wave that Sakura is in danger is wave 10. Right? So once again, just like 6, right? If we undercut send 9, they either have to send 9 or they're going to leak. So we've got them right where we want them. Gonna build the Avenger. This will be good 9 and 10. And now I'm gonna send Robo. I want to send damage. Hoping to leak my guy. Might want to reroll, see if there's anything better 10. Like, yeah, I've got Disciple. I could drop a second Avenger. That'd be really bad against like a GK. I get Steeds. Instantly dropping everything except for the Steeds. Probably want the Archer. They don't send, so they should leak. They should leak. They might not leak, but they should. The Pyro goes down. One of them should leak. My guy is going to hold, but his guy is going to leak. And then we just income King here. Right? Because they're definitely sending. All we need to do is hold here. We hold, we win. Simple as that. Hold, win. All there is to it. If we hold, we win the game. So I'm probably just going to go... It's a tough one. I think I want the Disciple here. Yeah, this roll looks fine. Like, some part of me wants the second Badger, but eh. I go for the Disciple. Kind of sucks that we're wasting the spots there, but no big deal. I guess I could go Archer too. Let's try to do a little bit of everything. I'm gonna leak pretty much regardless. There's nothing we can do here. But at least now we have some pierce damage and some pure damage to kill the GK. And 13 is going to be our next best send. They might undercut and go 12. But we should be okay. Yeah, I'm only pro leaking here. And my teammate did very nice. And my guy even leaked to the income, right? I want to dial back my push just a touch. And they only get like, what, 30% king? And they send 300, 400 each? So let's see what the king said. Game says we are in the lead by a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. 100% creditor. My teammate takes GA. Wow. Surprised that he took GA there. Not a huge fan of that. I'll build a Pixie in front. This protects the Sakura. And in the future, it can become another Sakura. I'll probably be going for a Trinity Archer and a Harbinger next. Because we are week 12, normally. With Sakura and Avenger, you should expect the wave 12 cent. Just fell down the stairs. Nice. We're not scared here. There's a world where my teammate's guy actually leaks. He's building a Tree of Life on nothing. He might leak to no sense. Guy built the... Yep, you're here for the last one, Mac. How you doing? We're not scared of them sending here. I've got plenty of value. We're chilling. I kind of want to get greedy here. And fully creditor. So because of that, I'm not going to go for the Harbinger. So once again, let me read crit 180. 180 means I can add another mask and we still get full creditor. Yep, man. Yeah, this is going to be a juicer. It's going to be a juicer, man. I mean, we leaked once on 10, right? They do come here, and now we can just save and 14 or 15. And we can push really hard. 14, 17. We've got options now. The game is in our hands. I've got Sakura value. I've got Creditor value. In a really, really tasty spot. I'm now on fire, and it's really our game to decide. And I think we just go 15, 15, 17, or 15, 18 looks like the best route. We're not scared of 14 because we will have a Sovereign severely over with Creditor, right? We just control the game from this point, and there's no chance that we can lose. And that's just why I love playing Sakura. This is why I like Sakura over Potomask. Sounds crazy. They king up. So now we can push everything. Maybe not everything, but everything. Because I can get my Star Collar. And get my Star Collar, and that should guarantee a hold. Nice short wave, we both easily hold. Yep, we're right on value. And I'm still able to keep adding what I love, which is T1s every wave. I'm getting to add either a mask or a seedling every wave, which is what I love. And now I can start thinking about what I want to send. I definitely want a Kraken. Why do I want a Kraken? Because he has Zeus's, and he has a possible Ocean Templar Gate, right? I'm just trying to prevent him from getting onto the wave. So, I definitely want a Kraken. I might even want a second Kraken. 2 Krakens? 2 Krakens, a Mole, and a Hermit? Looks like he's not killing it. Yeah. Yeah, so for me, I'm just trying to prevent him from getting to the wave. So I'm going to go 2 Krakens, a Mole, and a Hermit. I might be killing my Sakura this wave, but workers are worth more. And actually, the Sakura is just fantastic. We can't afford all of that, so instead we'll go for a Mole, and a Robo, and a King. Because I don't want to send a Snail with the Krakens. I want those Krakens to have to tank everything. I'm going to add as much steed value as possible. Go for the 0 gold buff. Show off a little bit. No, the 0 gold buff does not actually help, but it helps mentally. Send here, we can just easy push for 17. Let's watch those Krakens. Killed the first Kraken. He's on the second Kraken. And second Kraken is down. He is targeting the boss somehow. Unfortunately for him, he won't kill it though. How did I do? My Sakura died, but I held. He leaked the whole wave. This teammate leaks a 4 Eyes and a baby boss. So once again, we're just controlling the pace of the game. I probably don't need to push harder than 43. No, just looking really good here, controlling the pace of the game. Forcing them to send when we want them to send. I'm actually going to push 2 more workers. I feel like my guy's pretty decent next. So I'm going to push a little harder. A little harder. I'm going to prep some Hellraisers for next. They're like amazing on 17. And honestly, I have no tank 17. I have 0 tank 17. So we're going purely for the damage. Purely for the damage. We'll probably up the Sovereign, up the Harb, and then just add Steeds over here. There's a world where we might not send if they're like 300 over. Only a little bit over. I think we still go here. Yeah, I think we still go here. If they don't send, I'm easy holding 18. So, I think I'm going to switch it up to a Ram this time. A Witch for the gates. A Mole, because he's got a lot of stuff like that. Robo. And I guess I've got an Ogre. Yeah, we got an Ogre in me. Why not? So as I said, bam, bam. Throw more Steeds. Might as well sell that. Might as well just sell that so it's not a wasted spot. Think the Ogre will get mega sniped by the Zeus too quick? Possibly, possibly. But I do still think that the Ogre is good against the Haven. They do send here. The guy might have suied into me. Let's see how I'm doing. Doing okay. My teammate's doing pretty good. My guy is not leaking, so my teammate really needs to hold here. We should never die to this. We should win. And we should be fine. Because they suied, it guarantees that they die. Yeah. It's a little closer than you'd like. But we would not have died to that leak.
Victory.
And we're good. Things I could have improved. Just having tanks there, right? Like not having any tanks. Never allowed the Sovereign to go off. Yeah, that's Jack. Yep. Yeah, never having tanks allowed it to go off. I had way too much damage. And not enough tanks. But that's just a roll diff where I needed something like that. Yeah, they tried their best. I think my teammates sending the GKs on 15 could be improved, right? Could definitely be improved. Maybe one of the GKs, but the Arc of Justice is just gonna shred them. Just gonna shred them. Yeah, a really solid game. We did not have the 0. But we did have the lowest percentage. We really called it by the number. Another thing I think my teammates should have ventured. Or sorry, creditor. I'm not sure why he did not creditor. He was 155 over anyhow. But we're chilling. And it was a really good game. Good calls, good listening. And hope you guys enjoyed a little double lock-in mask POTA that only had Sakura in mask. See you guys next time.